we're good. Woo! You guys know I love Shonen Jump, so let me go ahead and just show you some of the covers I got recently from the Shonen Jump weekly magazines. We got this bad boy right here with the JJK cover. Ooh, I think this bad boy is pretty fire. And then I have this Black Clover weekly magazine cover right here. And I gotta say that this bad boy is the newest one that I got. And I thought I should show you these guys, these magazines, because obviously, if you didn't know, I am a Shonen Jump stan / fanboy. And today I'm gonna be telling you about the Shonen Jump app. What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here. We are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about the Shonen Jump app, and primarily where I read most of my manga on, because if you guys do not know, I mostly read my manga online. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Look, just listen to me real quick. Most of the time when it comes to me actually buying manga, I mostly read the manga, or I've already read the manga, primarily on the Shonen Jump app. Now, there are some mangas, obviously, like 7 Seas properties, where I have to read them physically because there's nowhere online legally to read them. But with the Shonen Jump app, a lot of the series that I do love are actually on there. Series like Dragon Ball Z, JoJo, One Piece, which is actually how I caught up to One Piece, Naruto, One Punch Man, and Bleach, just to name some of the series that are on there. Now, sadly, on the Shonen Jump app, you can't read everything on there. Like Tagashi's work, like Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho, you strangely can't read everything on there, which I'm really saddened by that, because I would have loved to done like a Yu Yu Hakusho or Hunter x Hunter reread on the Shonen Jump app, because one, it's a Shonen Jump property, two, those are some really great series within the Shonen Jump franchise. So to see some of the series that are actually Shonen Jump properties not available on the actual Shonen Jump app kind of saddens me, but there is a plethora of titles in that library that you guys could spend hours, in fact days, upon just reading. In this video, like I said, I am going to be explaining to you a little bit about the Shonen Jump app and some of the things I'm actually reading as of right now on the Shonen Jump app. Now, I do also want to add that you can read some, not all, but some other Viz series that are not Shonen Jump. Say Hell's Paradise, which you can only read on the website because there's some 18+ content in there, so you definitely want to go on the Shonen Jump website. You can also read another Viz series like Blue Flag on there, which really isn't action dominant, but it's a pretty nice slice of life. I recently actually bought it in my latest episode of Come Shop with the Boy, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that video out. But when it comes to Shonen Jump or Viz titles, I mostly primarily do my reading on the actual Shonen Jump app, because honestly, it's just a convenience factor of everything. Now imagine when you're trying to read manga, you gotta get that right angle, you gotta get the right lighting, you gotta get everything right, because you don't wanna be uncomfortable reading the manga. While when you're on your phone, you literally just pull out your phone, there's a screen brightness on there, you can adjust it however you want, you can lay down, go to the side, you can even Chromecast your phone to the TV, you could just read some manga. You can zoom in on the panels. The panels look nice, and there's no way for you to not be able to see or read anything, because like I said, you can zoom in, you can do left, right, you can actually turn your phone sideways and read it like you're actually reading it a manga, where you can see both pages at the same time. So honestly, I think the Shonen Jump app is actually a great way to read manga if you're into the shonen series like the ones I named earlier, and especially some of the newer titles that are coming out that actually don't have physical volumes in English yet. Now, some of these physical volumes are already released in Japan, obviously because everything comes out there first because it's produced over there, but a lot of series like Sakamoto Days, Kaiju Number 8, Mashle, and some of Undead Unluck, some of these volumes are out in Japan, not in English, but all these chapters are released on the Shonen Jump app. And the one thing that I do love about the Shonen Jump app is that it keeps track of all the chapters that you're reading, keeps track of all the mangas that you're actually reading, or you can have a feature where it blurs it out when you're actually caught up to it until it releases a new chapter, and it shows you when the next chapter is coming out, like how many days you have until the next chapter comes out. So I think that that's pretty dope. But before we get into the video, before I give you my thoughts and show you some of the manga that I'm actually reading on the Shonen Jump app, I gotta say shout out to my Patreon pledgers for going ahead and financially supporting the channel. Like I said, I highly appreciate what you guys are doing for me, financially donating on Patreon. You guys deserve the biggest Dark Sage hug that give you. Also, if you have not noticed yet, I actually have added the join feature on my YouTube. So if you guys don't want to go to Patreon, but you still want to financially support me, you can hit the join link. There are plenty of tiers for you to choose from, and I believe that they're pretty economical for the prices that I put them at. Now, that's if you want to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. I also like to give a big shout out to Broke Boy Gang, aka Notification Squad, for all the love and all the comments that they've been giving me in my videos so far. I gotta say, I highly appreciate what you guys are doing for me. But if you're not a part of Broke Boy Gang and you want to be, go ahead. It's simple. All you gotta do is subscribe, post notification bell, like the video, and share the content. That way, in case you have a friend that's on the verge of getting the Shonen Jump app, or you kind of want to get a friend in the manga, but they necessarily don't want to buy a lot of manga, go ahead and show them this video right here. That way you can enlighten them. And lastly, if you have not already, go ahead and follow me on all my other social medias. All my links will be in the description down below. So, let's get into it. So with the Shonen Jump app, like I said, it is an app, so it goes on your phone, and I honestly love the Shonen Jump app. Now, there's some things on there that I do kind of hate, but it doesn't deter me from actually using the app. Now, if you guys do not know, the app is about $1.99 a month. So honestly, getting to read hundreds of chapters a day, in fact, you can only read 100 chapters a day, but a lot of you probably ain't reading over 100 chapters a day. If you are, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm not doing that. But for $1.99, you could actually read 100 chapters a day, and that's in total, not from each series. You could read 100 chapters in total. But like I said, for the price that you're getting, and for all the selection of manga that you're getting on the app, I gotta say that $1.99 is not a bad deal at all. In fact, I don't even notice it come out of my account. No, I'm still broke, boy gang. Don't get it twisted. But for $2, it's not really bad. To me, it's like the Netflix of manga. Now, this is something I wish other publications actually use, like Kodansha, Seven Seas, and Yen Press, because if they had an app like this, I feel like a lot more people would support these titles, but honestly, they don't. You have to go to allegedly illegal sites to read some of their manga. But I do like to buy my manga. I like to support the creator, I like to support the manga, I like to support the industry. But I really wish that these other companies would jump onto the same thing that Shonen Jump is doing. Now, I would like to say that there's also a Viz app, but to me, the Viz app doesn't really serve a purpose unless you got the Shonen Jump app as well. But the Viz app really isn't different because you're still signing up for the Shonen Jump membership. So you can't read all Viz titles, like you can't read every single Viz title that's out, like Komi can communicate on this app or website. But like I said, you can read some Viz 6 series either on your phone or on the website if it's 18+, and there's a whole bunch of Shonen Jump content on the Shonen Jump app itself. But enough with all that talking, let's actually take a look into the Shonen Jump app. Alright guys, so now we are in the Shonen Jump app, and as you can see, as I'm recording this video, because obviously this video is going to come out later, so it might look a little different, but right here we have the Shonen Jump app, and as you guys can see at the top, we have Sakamoto Days, which is actually a series I am current with and reading weekly, and I gotta say I really do enjoy the series of Sakamoto Days. It's about a ex-assassin just trying to live a normal life with his family, but sadly things come up, and basically the assassin group that he was a part of is trying to assassinate him, but he's super powerful for a fat guy. But I talked about this series actually on my second channel. I'll link the video down in the description down below. But right here you can see some of the series that I'm reading, some of the latest chapters that are out, and they do have free chapters in case you don't want the $1.99 membership. So you can read the free latest chapters, but you can't get all of the chapters for that series. So if you want all the chapters, $1.99. And also guys, I want to say I'm not sponsored by Shonen Jump or anything, but if they do want to throw your boy the bag, they can happily do so. But right here, right under the latest free chapters, you can see the continue reading, and right here you can see that I'm reading Spy X Family. I'm on chapter 44. One Punch Man, which is grayed out, meaning I have caught up to One Punch Man, chapter 144. Sakamoto Days, chapter 27. Kaiju number 8, chapter 36.1, which is really, you know, just colored pictures from the manga. But I am reading Kaiju, and honestly, Kaiju number 8 is a pretty good series about this guy who basically wants to be like this hero-like character, but then one day a mini Kaiju is actually forced itself into this character of Kafka, and he becomes a Kaiju, which is Kaiju number 8, and he is like super powerful, he's super OP, and so far I'm liking it. I really like the comedy in it, and it gives me the One Punch Man vibes. Any manga where like a character is super overpowered at the beginning, especially like Saitama, they just give me One Punch Man vibes. But we do have Kaiju number 8. We also have Black Clover chapter 295, which latest chapter, woo, that bad boy is heat. Then we got One Piece chapter 1016, which I am caught up on. If you guys do not know, because I know a lot of you guys are seeing my older reviews and are wondering if I'm caught up, I am caught up. I'm reading it weekly, so and I'm really enjoying One Piece, so I have no problems with One Piece. I also got Nisekoi right here, which I actually bought more volumes of in the latest Come Shop with the Boy episode. If you haven't checked that out, like I said, link will be in the description down below. But I actually checked out more of Nisekoi when I only had 2 volumes. I didn't have the money to buy a whole bunch more volumes, but I did want to read some more Nisekoi, and it did say it's Shonen Jump manga on the front cover. So I went to the Shonen Jump app, started reading it, and I actually am enjoying the series so far. It's pretty spicy. It's a little rom-com action happening. You guys know I like that type of stuff. So gotta thank my boy Jerry for putting me onto that series right there. But I actually am buying more volumes, so I'm reading it on here for the ease of access to the manga. But when it comes to me actually supporting, I actually go buy the manga. Then we have Undead Unluck, which you guys see me buy that already. I'm on chapter 4, and my thoughts on it so far, it's alright, it's not bad, but right now it hasn't won me over. I do like the main character. The girl character could kind of be a little bit annoying. I get where she's coming from, but she hasn't really won me over. But also, I am only 4 chapters in. We also got Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 64, which I was reading on my stream, which is right before the Shibuya arc. I heard that Shibuya arc is hard. Don't spoil it in the comments, but I heard it's gonna break the internet when it's animated. But whoo, we got Jujutsu Kaisen right there. We also got Bleach, which is Jujutsu Kaisen's father, basically. And I was up to chapter 234. Obviously, I have the box set 1. A lot of you guys asked me if I'm going to continue buying the Bleach box sets or if I'm going to continue reading it. And I am, but right now I kind of dropped it for a while because Bleach, the arc that I'm in right now with Grimjaw and all of them, it was a little bit boring. So I'm going to pick it up later. But right now it's not a priority to me compared to all these other series. And then we got My Hero Academia. or should I say mid Hero Academia right here. Please don't attack me. I'm just playing, guys. Please, I'm just playing. Even though Black Clover is better. I'm up to chapter 160, which I believe is right after season 4, but I decided to myself that, you know, I'm not really big into My Hero like that, so I'm not gonna invest the time into the manga, so I'll just watch it when it gets animated. I'm watching it dubbed on Funimation. And then right here we got Chainsaw Man chapter 97, because I read all of Chainsaw Man. A lot of you guys asked me if I read it. I made a video on it telling I believe that I was done with it, and I'm buying the volumes as they come out. And we also got the Death Note special one-shot, which is just a one-shot. I believe it was like 100 pages, maybe 60 pages. I could be wrong, but I did enjoy that as well, but I didn't enjoy it as much as Death Note, but it is a one-shot. And as you can see right here at the bottom of my screen, you can see that you have a home page, favorites, downloads, purchases, and accounts. Purchases are if you try and buy volumes online, which obviously you guys know I don't buy my volumes online. I buy them in person because volumes online are like $6.99. I can literally pay $3 more and get the physical version, and I can always have it. Because my thing with physicality versus digital, what if you lose your email? What if you lose that account? Them volumes are gone too, but guess what? If I lose my account, I still got these physical volumes right here. But right here, you can also see the downloads in case you want to download some chapters to read offline. I believe you can only download a certain amount. I haven't really downloaded any because usually, you know, I'm around some internet access, so usually some Wi-Fi. So I just read it off of the Wi-Fi that I'm on because, you know, you gotta save on the data and the battery. But we also have favorites right here. And let me go ahead and show you some of my favorites that I actually got. And right here, honestly, I use the favorite function to show series that I do want to read or I want to keep track of, or if I want to come back to it later on. And obviously you can see right here it goes in alphabetical order. Right here we have Black Clover, Blue Flag, which I said I do want to read, and I'm going to probably read it mostly on my phone and buy the volumes afterwards. We got Boruto Next Generations. NANI? Look, I'm sorry. I do want to read Boruto. A lot of people tell me to read Boruto. In fact, I'm thinking about making a Boruto video after I read about 3 volumes. Let me know what y'all think about that. But we also have Chainsaw Man and Dragon Ball Super, which I want to get back to reading some point because I was reading it at the beginning of my college years, but I kind of lost track with it. We also have Dragon Ball, that time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. I actually have the physical volume, which I might read it physically, but I mean, I had the ease of access with the digital, so I'm gonna have to read that bad boy digitally. I got Jacko, the Galactic Patrolman. I have not read that, but I do want to get the actual physical volume, but I'm probably gonna read it on the app as well. We got Kaiju number 8, like I already told you about. We got Mashle, Magic and Muscles, and I heard some things about this series. I'm gonna buy the first volume. I'm probably gonna review it. You know, I'm gonna read a few chapters. There's only 66 chapters. NANI? It's only 66 chapters, so I'm probably gonna read it, give my thoughts on it, but I haven't heard that it's anything really special like that. They say it's like One Punch Man but with magic, and honestly right now One Punch Man to me isn't in the greatest point when it comes to actual plot, but I'll give Mashle a try. We got Nisekoi, One Punch Man, One Piece. I accidentally switched it to. We got Sakamoto Days, Spy X Family, which I am enjoying. We got Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Read, which a lot of you guys keep recommending me to read, so I'm gonna read Tokyo Ghoul at one point. I want to get the box sets too though, but I will read Tokyo Ghoul at one point and give you guys my thoughts. We got Undead Unluck, we got Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh R, Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist, Yu-Gi-Oh Millennium World. Now, like I said, guys, these are my favorites. These are series that I'm either already reading or I want to get to reading at some point. And I do want to read the Yu-Gi-Oh series because Yu-Gi-Oh and Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist, I know that those are 2 different series. I know Yu-Gi-Oh is more, I think Yu-Gi-Oh is more based on when they're just playing games like in the streets and stuff like that. Like, you know, they really in the trenches on the Yu-Gi-Oh one. But Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist is the one like we know, like, you know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But yeah, basically right here, this is the Shonen Jump app, and honestly, if you want to scroll through more of it, you can. I mean, latest anime tie-ins like World Trigger, My Hero, Demon Slayer. We got jump into a new series right here. I really like the way that it's really organized on the Shonen Jump app. Cheer on for your team for basically sports manga right here. More like Children X, which is a newer series by the same creator of Tokyo Ghoul. And we got some of the series that are on sale, which you can actually go in here and buy volumes. Oh, they're actually $4.99, which isn't bad. But you can actually go in there, buy volumes, and you can see the latest volumes that are actually coming out physically and digitally. So honestly, I think the Shonen Jump app is a great manga app if you are into like Shonen Jump titles. But that's about it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think about the Shonen Jump app from this. Let me know if you're actually going to create a membership. Like I said, I'm not sponsored, but I know a lot of you guys ask me, where do I read my manga online? Where do you read this series? How do you know about this series if it's not out and you want to support monetarily, but you know you can't buy a full volume? Okay, so no one says that last one, but the Shonen Jump app, like I said, is a great way to actually read Shonen Jump titles and honestly supporting the industry. You're not reading things illegally, and I just gotta say I fully support the Shonen Jump app. I honestly think for the price that it is, we shouldn't get as much as we get. I know I'm saying something right here, but let's be real. All the work, all the weeks, all the countless hours that these mangakas put into their work, and for them to just be put onto a service and we just pay $1.99 a month, would you be happy with $1.99 a month? Like I said, I think that we're getting way more than what we're actually paying for, but I am grateful for what we are getting. And like I said, the Shonen Jump app is a great app. Like I said, Shonen Jump or Shueisha, if you want to sponsor your boy, hit your boy up. Y'all people, talk to my people. And by my people, I mean me. So go ahead, email me. It's in my description down below. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, you have not already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, post notification bell, like the video, and share it, especially to someone that you know is on the verge of getting the Shonen Jump app, but they need that push. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.